What is up? It is time for another extended discussion.
I feel like I'm really far away from that microphone. I just noticed it.
Lean into it. Lean
Okay, I'll just do
in.
this.
Feel it. Maybe don't use my armrest.
Hey there, folks.
Just be like all up in it. Like,
That's
can
too
you
much.
hear me?
That's too much, especially that pop filter.
You're gonna listen back to the interview later and be like, whoa.
I actually never listened to these.
No, the interview.
Oh yeah, no.
With Randy. Are you in here, Randy?
Yes.
Randy
isn't here.
Give us a hey. Yeah, you get the. You get it more immediate because you have your phone up. I'm looking at it on the computer. But as you can see, we are back in person. Actually, I'll be honest, it's a little weird because normally these extended discussions have become me talking to you.
Yeah.
Like I'm looking at you and talking to you, but instead you're next to me.
We just got really unlucky because like you were sick, your family was sick, I was sick.
Yeah.
I think we've had more virtual discussions than we've had live discussions
Lately. Maybe in total.
Yeah, in total.
Probably.
I'm glad you get to be here too.
So we have something very exciting. We're not going to get to it yet, but we do have an unboxing.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It's not from the dark web.
No, it's not.
But that's okay. That's okay. I'm almost caught up with the podcast. Just this last episode I haven't listened to.
Oh, well.
That's okay.
Some spoilers coming up then.
That's true. You might find it a little difficult to engage in the conversation, but you know what? That's okay.
It's okay. We're not upset you didn't do the homework. We know you will sometime.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe your dog ate it, right? I remember one time I was like, I swear I put it in there and maybe it fell off. I know I didn't. Like, you know, where you like you put it like in the pile.
Yeah.
And then you feel guilty because the teacher like stress looks for it, is like looking everywhere and you're just like, have you had that yet as a teacher?
Oh yeah, a million times.
Like, I'm not looking for it, Timothy. That's your dad's name.
Yes, it is.
So
you know what's so weird about these discussions with me? It doesn't feel like, I know we are live. It doesn't feel like we are.
That's true, because normally this is us like recording a director's cut or a battle of the believability. Like, we have the camera set up, and I felt live when we were virtual. Because I was talking to you, like, I'm not even looking at the computer screen right now. Like, I was looking at the screen at you, but now you're next to me, and it's like, this is going to be recorded and edited later. I've binged your podcast, so it'll be my Tuesday and Scared to Death my Wednesday. I know Charlie's a big
I love Scared to Death.
Yeah.
They did an episode with one of the stories took place in my hometown, which was really cool because I knew exactly where they were talking about, the hospital that I'd been to a million times. It was really weird, really strange.
So why don't you? What's up? Popping in, so tired.
Oh, it's 1 a.m. there.
Why don't you give us a breakdown, an overview of the Banshee?
The Celtic Banshee, or the Irish Celtic Banshee.
The Irish Celtic.
We're doing okay. Her mom loves us, which is nice.
Was that the shirt I saw?
Yeah, we sent her mom a shirt.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
I just feel like I crave motherly affection. Anyway, so the Irish Banshee. I don't know if anyone in Ireland listened to this. I hope they did. That'd be really cool.
Maybe a few. We can check the stats.
Anyway, this was such a cool thing to research because I don't know about you, but I grew up hearing about banshees and stuff.
No, literally the only exposure I've heard about the screeching, and I wasn't kidding. The Grand Theft Auto San Andreas Banshee. That's my knowledge of the Banshee.
Oh, we're getting raided.
Raided.
That's really cool.
Raided. I thought you meant rated. Like,
no, rated.
Like somebody rated you, because I saw 1 and I'm like, damn, that's cold. We haven't even got into it yet. Jeez. And it's like, it doesn't even count. They're just letting you know, like, hey, I'm rating you a 1. But now I see.
No, it means they're coming over here. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
that.
country nerd.
So the accent, no, not the accent. The Banshee is about this entity that tells family when someone is going to die in that family. That's what it boils down to, essentially. There's different variations of what they look like, what they do, what they sound like, how far away they can be heard.
Whether or not they have a head.
I love it. But it's essentially what it boils down to. Now, whether you believe the history, where it comes from, that's on you. There are lots of different stories. The story I covered heavily in the episode was the Irish keeners would come to funerals, and they would sing sad songs, and then that eventually evolved into the Banshee. Not that these women were Banshee, but that idea that these women singing were fairies. I
listened back to that episode today on my lunch, and I was hoping to get more clarity. And I still understand. I still understand the concept, but it still is like it's a weird transition, like from.
It is
like it's not a simple point A to point B, you know. It's like.
You know what's funny? When I was reading and doing research, it felt simpler than actually trying to explain it.
I feel like that's something you wouldn't know until you try explaining. It's like when you have a dream, right? Like when you have a dream. It makes complete sense and you have that feeling, and then you start saying it out loud and you're like, you know, I get it.
Yeah.
Not that it was like a dream to you, but this was so different from what I originally thought a Banshee was.
Yeah, because you thought it was what?
A ghost that screamed. Like I thought it was like a Banshee's wail, the scream of a Banshee, the screech. Like it just was like it felt like it was known for this loud, intense screech, and that's really all I knew. And I didn't know what it looked like. I almost pictured like maybe almost like a wraith or something. Like I didn't even know it was feminine.
You know, it's actually I've started reading the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings, and they talk about the Dark Riders.
Mm-hmm.
They talk about them as being wraiths.
Oh, really? I could see that with the hoods.
Mm-hmm. They're a wraith, like they call them wraiths.
That scene when Frodo and he's in there and they like just start like and the music that accompanies it.
I think that's more well done than in the book. Personally, like I think there are moments that are really so well done in Lord of the Rings that are almost better than the book. But also there's a lot of that book that I really enjoy as well.
Yeah, I mean they are very good films. I'm not super into the Lord of the Rings like a lot of people are, but I appreciate them for what they are. Just like I appreciate when I think of Banshee, I just think Halo.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I thought that too. I thought they just made you deaf with their scream. Yeah, like their scream. Mm-hmm. But now it's like they're singing songs. Like they're kind of like the doppelgangers. Like I know you mentioned like Mothman. Like it's like
a harbinger.
Yeah, it makes me think of doppelgangers, where it's kind of like if you see one, bad juju.
I feel like I always knew that Banshees were harbingers though. Like that's something that I always knew.
Did you know it was as much about the song though, like singing?
No, I didn't.
That was something.
I learned that.
Yeah, did not know.
There are other harbingers. Oh, I wanted to mention the episode. I didn't. But there's a Pokemon that reminds me of Mothman, Banshee. It's called Absol, and I'm gonna talk about this when I get on Alex's podcast.
It's called Asshole.
Absol.
You're going on Indigo Plateau?
I'm gonna go on Indigo Plateau.
Ooh, guest starring.
I think you're always welcome too if you want to.
I would have nothing to bring to the table.
Just color commentary.
It would be like, okay, so our friend Alex, going on his podcast and talking about Pokemon would be like if I was doing a sports podcast and I had Alex on. Like there's humor that I could add. It would be the humor would be that he doesn't know what he's talking about. And I feel like that can get really dry really fast.
You see what Josh said?
I still don't know what a Banshee is because an episode was never loaded on Patreon. Well, you can still get the main feed.
There's no commercial, Josh. I saw your comment on Discord.
There's no commercial.
There's no commercial on this episode.
I'll have to check the drafts because I definitely set it up. But
I'll
be honest, it was also at like 2:45 a.m.
I'm sure it's just an error, man. Don't worry about it.
That's interesting. I'll have to check the drafts. That's a bummer.
Absol is a Pokemon. It's a harbinger Pokemon, just like the Banshee, just like Mothman. I'm gonna definitely talk about Absol when I go on Indigo Plateau. I have to talk to Alex about when that is. But I'll should be pretty cool.
I appreciate you giving us a hard time. You got to keep us in check, Josh, because sometimes egos just get can't even fit in this room. That's why we need a new space. It's too small in here. I always go to the Supernatural episode when I think of a Banshee. I didn't know there's a Supernatural episode with a Banshee.
Is there? I don't know. You know who knows that?
Ben.
Ben knows that.
Producer Ben.
Ben knows all the Supernatural.
Producer Ben.
I haven't seen Supernatural for a minute. I need to finish that. But I don't know when I have time. Do you see the? Sorry,
not to
tangent, not to take Tyler's thing.
I'm cool with the tangents.
Shit! By the way, you should have emotes.
Oh yeah, I don't know how that works. How does that work?
It's like you just type into your screen there.
But what do you type in?
You go to your messages.
Whoever knows how to emote, you should have emotes that our good friend Eddie made. There's a Tyler emote. There's a Charlie emote. So is there a harbinger in each country? Like
I don't think it's that specific.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think they're completely different entities. Is that what you were feeling?
Yeah. I also changed our points to spaceships.
Hell yeah. Don't know what that means either.
So if you get points for watching either spaceships.
Is anyone equipped to submit an emote? I don't know. Like,
I think they all are.
But I don't know if anyone knows how to submit an emote. Can we get a tutorial?
They're for subscribers. Season 11, episode 11 was Supernatural. 11 is a lucky number.
I like how that was off the top of the noggin, unless you looked it up. In which case, I also respect.
Me. I think yours is still pending.
What?
It's just me.
How is it just pending?
I think yours is still pending. Last time I checked. What's an emote? I posted one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's me. It says hype.
Hype. I like it.
I don't see Tyler's. I think that one's still pending.
I uploaded it on like Thursday.
I know. I wanted to go check it on Sunday.
Did you accidentally delete it?
Nope. I didn't touch it. It just said pending.
Okay. Maybe we can only upload one.
No, we had several slots. Those are cool. We have the gray ghost in South Carolina that warns about severe storms.
It just goes and knocks on people's doors, and it's just like, hey, might want to get to the basement.
I'm a gray ghost. Isn't that a Confederate in South Carolina?
Not every person that died is a Confederate soldier in South Carolina.
True. I just put 2 and 2 together. You're right.
I feel like a ghost knocking on my door and telling me that the weather is going to be really bad is just as reliable as when my phone says tornado warning. Because I get watch means conditions are right. Warning means they've seen the clouds have started the circulation. And I've gotten warnings before, and there's been no sign of a tornado. And there I am in my dirty, dusty basement with all my animals and family for no reason.
Prawley's Island. What's the difference from a gray ghost and a shadow person? I'd say
I'm colorblind, but
black.
I feel I would say shade.
Yeah, shade of blackness.
Yeah. I think would you rather be a black ghost or a gray ghost?
I'd have no preference.
I've been noticing the last 5 years I've been wearing a lot more gray. But that's just me.
The ghost might be
more accurate because it's in tune with nature. That's true. My weather app doesn't know shit.
That's true.
I still get updates by Chicago Falls, and I don't even live there anymore.
Your weather app, my weather app, our weather apps said it was not going to rain today, but here we are.
All right, in 2 minutes at 8:20, we are going to open this package, and I need you to break it down because you've been
This is like Christmas.
This has been like how many months in the making? 2 months?
A bunch. I don't know.
So we have something exciting in 2 minutes, but I feel like for the next 2 minutes we should at least talk about Banshees a little bit more.
Okay, Banshees.
So women, I wonder where the idea of the woman with her head gone carrying a bowl of blood.
Excuse me. I think I don't know where it came from, but it's really creepy. It's a really creepy image. Is that your favorite Banshee?
It's the most memorable because the other ones are like gray hair.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think the first one is really memorable.
What's the first one?
A hot girl with red hair.
She's like, all right, good news, bad news. Good news, I'm very attractive. Bad news, I would call your uncle right now. I'm not saying it'll be the last time you ever talk to him.
Is that her song?
But if he owes you money,
yeah. So that's what I think of a Banshee, as a beautiful girl with red hair that sings this beautiful song.
No, okay, yes, but what about this picture? This picture that we posted on Instagram.
Yes.
That's not a beautiful. That's not somebody. That's not a headless person, and it's also not an attractive person. It's this, which is not our graphic.
I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, you could see it. Go to our Instagram. Give us a follow.
Like a siren. No, a siren.
Because this isn't trying to lure you.
Yeah.
Like I think of a siren more as like I'm gonna lure you away from your safety to me, and I'm going to kill and or potentially eat you.
Yeah.
Where this is just like, maybe they take turns, like they draw straws, and it's like almost like rap battles, or it's like improvisational. Like, all right, you have to write a song that fits this person's life. Go. Like, give me bars.
It's 8:20.
It's okay. All right.
So
yeah, break down the history of what is in this.
What's in these packages is because this package is basically, oh, they love that noise. We talk about Faye and
Banshee versus person whose family's gonna die.
Oh, it's the Banshee.
Well, it was epic rap battle.
Yes, so. It's good.
Thanks.
Good. So we're talking about Faye, and I guess maybe I don't know what inspired them. Honest, I really don't. But this person named Jeremy Martin, he's a blacksmith. He makes knives. He reached out and said, "Hey, Tyler, Charlie, I love you guys. Love what you do, and I want to give you a knife to ward off the Fae, each." And that's what happened. We talked about the style and design we want, and he made us 2 knives from railroad spikes, and he sent them to us.
I hope they work against people as well as Fae. Because I don't know how often I'm going to have to protect myself from Fae.
I don't know if it have to work. You know, if only we had a knife to open this package.
I know. I'm gonna rip it open. And I need you, Charlie, to be the educated one that knows whose is whose.
I will know.
Okay. The history of the package started on June 24. Is that true?
That might be.
Wow, look at that.
Because that might be. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, there's a note, Charlie. Let me.
Oh, there's a note in here.
Yeah, I'll let you read it.
Okay. Yeah, because that's Jeremy.
I'm gonna hold this.
Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Jeremy, thank you.
You're amazing. I'm so glad you're here. I'm glad you figured out
I think we should find out how sharp it is.
Oh god, bro, this is hard. This is long.
Wait, hold on. Do you want us to read it?
Yeah,
or
can I read this out?
Because if you don't want us to read it, we're not gonna do that to you. Because we haven't read it yet. So, give us a thumbs up if we can read it on here. But if you prefer it to be personal.
I did not get my tattoo yet, by the way. The date of that is October 1st.
October 1st. What day of the week is that?
It's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday. Okay.
I'm not done with it yet. I'll show you.
You could show them where it's gonna be again.
Okay. Again, it's gonna get under here.
Yeah, it's gonna be excellent. Tell them what it's gonna be again.
Oh, it's mostly care instructions.
Oh. Wash it, bathe it.
Because they're not
feed
high
it twice
carbon.
a day.
They're not high carbon. Be sharpened more than a high carbon. So you have to sharpen it. They're great for general cutting.
Are you gonna name yours?
What?
Are you gonna name yours?
I guess. Rope, twine, fabric, tape.
I'm gonna call mine the fairy.
However, they are not switchable for cutting bone. I don't think that's ever gonna be an issue.
Damn. I guess I'll just stick with my bone saw.
They're quenched in vegetable oil, so that's really cool.
Bone saw.
It's a good quench. They are clear with dish soap. They can be cleaned with dish soap, or similar, to avoid rust.
To get off blood and guts, fairy guts.
Oh, there's no sheaths, so that's okay. Just wrap it in your hand, Tyler.
You know what? Okay.
All right, Jeremy. Thank you so much.
I wonder.
Yes. They have a lifetime warranty, so if there's ever a break, send them back. That's on camera, so.
Lifetime warranty. I like that.
You're getting in the what now? Hold on. No.
I literally said the fairy fucker. Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you say
No,
that.
not you, Josh.
Oh.
That's if you go back and watch this, Josh, I did say that. Unless you're just repeating what I said.
What about, See, I'd name it something magical like Lord of the Rings. I'm not gonna get a butt tattoo.
Butt tattoo. Listen, a butt tattoo is about as good as the tattoo where he wanted it to get. He wanted wanted to get it so far up his thigh. Like it'd be purposeless.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it under my arm. I think that's kind of cool.
No, under the arm's awesome.
Faye be gone.
Faye be gone. I kind of like that.
I should have brought my knife.
You call it your bae.
Bae.
Faye bae.
Faye bae. Or no,
No, I used to open boxes at Old Navy professionally.
like
so.
the dog that tore apart those Fae.
Yeah, you call it Fido. Probably is what his name was. I have to say, this was very well packaged. It's probably the only way they would ship.
Yeah, probably.
Hopefully there were no ferries along
I did
the
look
shipping.
up if we're allowed to show these on stream. We are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as long as we don't threaten or anything. So don't make a joke.
It's like Twitch is ran by fairies. They're like, I don't like this. I don't like this.
What do I get?
We'll send you a shirt.
If you get a Believe in the
If you get a Believe in the Bazaar tattoo, and you send a picture, and you have to send it to us within like 3 months of each other, so we know it's not fake. You know.
Yeah.
Like some.
You gonna fake it?
Like a hentai or whatever.
That's not the right word.
No, what is it? What
Henna.
Henna. Same shit.
Do you know what a hentai is?
I don't.
Oh, Tyler.
All right. I'm gonna let you.
I'm so excited.
I'm gonna let you do this from here because
really
Charlie is actually really, really well trained.
I love knives.
With
I was in Boy Scouts. I've been working knives since I was a kid, actually.
Scottie Pippen.
Damn.
Let's go. Let's go.
So much shut tape.
This is turning into an unboxing.
I know. Tyler is too pure. Yeah.
What is it?
It's anime porn.
Oh, yeah, I meant henna.
I love you. You're so funny.
Oh man. So you're gonna be able to tell whose is whose?
Yes.
I'm not.
There's another box.
I read too, which is a faster version of YouTube. Oh my gosh. So don't be sorry about the tape.
No,
it's all
you
good.
are amazing, Jeremy. Don't apologize for anything. You apologize in this letter. I'm about to come out there
and use this. I mean, we can't threaten.
No. That's not even what I was gonna say.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say come out there and just give you a big old hug.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so that's one. This is yours.
That's mine?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Dude, look at this. Y'all. What?
And this one is mine. If I can get it, I'm going to stab myself.
It's like perfect for my hand, too. There's like, if one of y'all is a fae, I could see you shivering in your boots.
Don't use it to threaten, Tyler.
I mean.
Please.
Oh, man.
Wow. That's gorgeous.
You can really, feel it,
Wow, that's really sharp. Don't cut yourself.
I'm not going to touch it. I have no interest in touching it.
Do you know how to tell if it's sharp?
It looks pretty sharp.
No, so if you do that...
I'm not doing that.
Okay, I'm just saying. Mine is called a Tonto. Can you all see it?
Oh. my water bottle's not a fairy. We now know.
I want one. Red Rover, how much? That's up to him, man.
Yeah, Jeremy, we got you.
Look at the handles.
Oh.
See right there? C-A-L.
Oh.
Cal.
TJP.
Yeah, man.
That is what up.
I wonder who told him that.
I appreciate you know my middle name.
Of course I do.
Yours is Armstrong, we know. No, this is sick.
This is amazing,
Thank
Jeremy.
you.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to keep this under my pillow.
Mine is Tonto. Tyler's is a clip.
Clip. I'm about to empty a clip in this bay. Oh, this is cool.
Wow, this is really cool.
One more time for the people in the back.
I'm going to hang this up somewhere.
Lunch break is over. All right, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.
Wait,
the handles. Somebody's leaving.
Oh, okay.
Love from Orange County, California. Wow. We're in Ohio and it was rainy and cold already. I'm chilly.
Oh, man, we more than like them. Thank you so much.
No, they're awesome. Thank you. Now we have all this packaging.
Yeah.
We're going to send all of this stuff out that we normally send in stuff like this.
Yeah. So okay, where do you end? Do you still feel the same way about the Banshee?
What did I say?
You said skeptical.
Yep.
Yeah.
That feels right. People in the chat, what do you think about Banshees? Do you think Banshees are believable? Do you think Banshees are viable?
Oh, 95
Do you think they're skeptical? What's not 95? Oh my god.
In my school, it feels like it's 95 degrees.
Does everybody in Orange County drive those motorcycles where you have to like?
No, they have those motorcycles, or they have Teslas.
Or they have Tesla. One or the other.
Yeah.
That's it.
Josh wants to buy one.
Viable?
Who said
No.
viable?
Oh, the no is about, I'm assuming,
awesome.
the motorcycle thing. Okay. Is anybody going believable? Unbelievable, yeah.
Skeptical. Unbelievable.
I feel it, Josh.
I'm not shocked.
Josh, you're not going to change your mind.
Viable, skeptical.
Skeptical, yeah. I think that's fair.
I do too. I think they're all fair, to be honest.
It's an interesting topic. It has more emotion to it than I originally thought, with like the empathy, the harbinger of bad news. Like that was a whole lore aspect of it I didn't know, but I don't know. I mean, there's definitely encounters that have some weight where it's like where somebody else should hear the Banshee singing and they don't, and then somebody dies.
The one on Reddit I think is good, and the other one on Reddit I think is very bad. The encounters that I read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it was a djinn. Remember the story where she was in the car?
Oh, the foot backwards?
Yeah, just the
or the guy was in the car. I got great real encounter stories. One of the best. Place to send them to you?
Oh, I got you. I'll send it in the chat.
Yeah, it is our website.
It is the website.
Which Tyler made from scratch.
From scratch.
Much like Jeremy made these knives.
Yes. That's true. I put believable.
Believable.
I saw one of my good friends last night, and we were shooting the breeze, and the next thing I know, it's 2 a.m. And then I work today, so I'm a little bit tired, but that's okay. I function best.
Yeah. So I've been how long have I been throwing knives, Tyler?
Long time. I remember you took me in your garage.
Garage?
Yeah, and you gave my manager a pair of throwing knives. You're basically Batman.
I did?
Well, yeah, you had an old pair that you let me have.
No way.
Yeah.
Which manager?
Kyle.
Really?
My manager now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you did.
I've totally forgot, dude.
Okay. I just added the link in the chat if you want to submit your stories. It goes right to our email, and you won't hear from us for like 9 months, and then you'll just wake up one day, and you'll look at Tuesday, and you'll be like, oh, hey, I kind of talked about that. And then you'll listen, and you'll be like, wow, they didn't get any of that shit right. They could have asked me.
Do you see that last message?
Glad it sounds like you're hearing better, Charles.
No.
And glad Tyler hasn't died yet. Which one? Discombobulated.
No, this one.
Hope you guys know how much we all appreciate and are thankful for everything. Oh, thank you so much. You could have said that. You don't have to like...
Well, I don't know. I get all uncomfortable when people give me compliments.
Yeah. No, it is a weird thing. But we do appreciate a lot. It keeps us motivated. It keeps us pushing forward to know that this is enjoyable. It's enjoyable for me. I mean, we just got knives and we're talking about Banshees. Like, I could do this every day.
I know, right?
But, gotta work. Yeah. But,
I am doing a lot better, by the way. Thank you. I still have a little bit of a cough, but I'm a lot better.
What are you laughing about? Is that Jalen? I just see her in here laughing. And it's like, Jalen, check out this knife.
What? Jalen, look at this.
Like, if I go to jail because someone died, like, I promise you it was an accident. Like, I have no idea how sharp this thing is.
It's sharp, man. It's sharp.
Like, I hope I don't run into any fairies because it's just game over, right?
What?
I don't know. It's like...
Let me see yours.
What if it only hurts fairies? Like, maybe
it definitely hurts people, too.
Wait. Time out.
Definitely
have you seen The Faculty, the movie The Faculty?
Yeah.
And they have to do the drugs because the drugs kill the alien.
Yeah.
Maybe we have to stab each other to make sure that we're not fairies. What if me completely disregarding fairies has just been my ploy because I'm a fairy?
Oh, you're gonna get kicked off Twitch.
They're like, there was a lot of aggressive behavior and threats with each other. Like Josh is like, yeah, kill each other.
I know, right?
Josh, you'll never get that episode on Patreon if one of us dies.
That's true.
Maybe that's what I'll do. After you get your tattoo and the podcast is just permanently in your ink, I'm just gonna...
You've made that joke. I'm gonna quit.
Well, this is a more permanent. It's not just the podcast is done.
If you get dull, you can club people with it. I actually have a whetstone I can sharpen it with. Jeremy.
I just found your guys' podcast last month, and now listen while doing everything. Still not caught up, but I skipped to the Banshee episode today.
Oh, cool. Thanks for coming on.
I think that's what I would do too. I think
would too.
I would jump to the newest and then go back and the next Tuesday. How did you find us, Madison? Just out of curiosity.
Have either of you done psychedelics? No.
Listen.
Have you? What?
I have never done any drugs and I've never smoked anything. I'm a good boy.
All I've ever smoked was tobacco. Yeah, we're both pretty straight edge.
We're very basic.
Yeah.
I got so much going on in my noggin. Well, I don't want to get into that. Like, I'm
not
good.
a moral thing. It's
just like I'm good. I don't. You know what? Actually, one of my fears is, I have a fear of not being like mentally there. Like, even though I'm mostly not, because I'm always so tired. But like, I have a fear that like in an altered state, I won't be like. I don't know. Like, I have a fear of being in a too much of an altered state. I just like the way cocaine smells. Well, how come Bath and Body Works doesn't have that one? This candle is just cocaine.
I have a fear of side effects.
Yeah.
Like, I have a fear of like for psychedelics. I don't even know if it's true, but I heard that you can have flashbacks randomly, and that always scared the shit out of me.
Found you guys on Spotify recommendations. All right, Tiny and Skinwalker episode. I love that one. Tiny behind the scenes. We are working with this agency who's like, you guys, like, okay, out of all of our downloads, only 5% of our listeners are on Apple. Mm-hmm. Like 80% of you are on Spotify, which is why we always make the joke that we're like, we know you're from Spotify because you are. But like we're working with this guy who's like trying to help us kind of manipulate our episodes and our descriptions on this stuff to do better on Apple Podcasts. But at the same time, it's just like nobody's got our back more than Spotify. And it's like I almost want to be like I'm going to keep doing what we're doing. Like if you noticed recently, there's no episode numbers in the titles. But like Spotify's just got our back. Like I want that Joe Rogan deal. And they don't need to pay us that much. I could care less. We don't need that much money. But if Spotify is just like, hey, you know, we'll give you this contract if you just are never on any other platforms, just Spotify. I'd be like, deal. Let's go.
Oh, that's not bad.
You might be the only Apple podcast.
Who said Apple?
Savannah.
Oh,
and then I found you on Spotify. I typed in Doppelganger Podcast and found you.
Wow.
You were probably like, a Doppelganger Podcast, let's go. Like, only one episode. Damn. iHeartRadio. Spotify algorithm is so good. I agree. I also I do like Spotify because it takes the color of the podcast and it makes it the whole background. Yeah. I'm colorblind, so it's probably not even as cool as it could be.
No, it's pretty neat.
Oh, you wanted to hold.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see yours. Thanks.
Careful. He just like throws it, knocks out the camera.
I could throw it. Here you go.
I know you could throw it. Your handle, you have a good handle too.
Yeah, they're both good handles.
It's like a wand though. Like yours shouldn't feel good in my hand. Like, it's actually a little uncomfortable. Like, I'm not getting a cramp.
That's just in your head.
I'm not getting a pinky cramp, but, like, it doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right.
Because your initials aren't in it.
And you're, like, over there, like, rubbing your finger on. You, like, cut your fingertip off. You're, like,
no, that's
blushing
dull.
good.
That's dull there.
Oh, it's now you're criticizing.
On the backside.
Well, what if you got to get him on the backside? I started since the beginning. I'm on the Halloween episode you guys did, Ohio. Oh, okay.
Ohio?
Oh, Helltown.
Oh, Helltown. Whoa.
That was fun.
Well, both were in Ohio.
That was a really good time because, like, we had to actually hike a trail, and we were, like, up in the trees overlooking the state park.
Yeah, that was scary.
There it is. Hype.
Yeah.
Jalen, let's go. Jalen, I just want you to know, I randomly joined one of your Twitches, and I don't say anything. I'm a creeper, and I'm shy. But, like, you were watching Shrek, and I was just like, oh, man, this isn't what I was expecting. But it was cool. I stuck around for a little bit. I can't remember the episode, but I searched for a topic, and you came up, and I've listened since then. That's cool. I try my best to make us pull for those topics.
Yeah.
But it's fun. We have some cool stuff coming up, and remember, like, next month we're gonna be doing another live episode.
Yes.
For Halloween. We haven't really talked about it yet because everything's so day to day, which is fine.
Yeah, we've had a lot of stuff going on though.
Yeah. Like, remember episode series designs? That feels like ages ago now.
I know.
And they're still fresh. You should still go check them out. I love that they're like people are wearing a shirt with you kicking a Fresno Nightcrawler.
That's so weird.
I just love the idea of that.
Yaz, who's on here for a minute, she has that shirt.
If I ever see someone in the wild wearing a Believe in the Bizarre shirt, I think I'll just break down and cry, and I'll hug them, and they don't know who I look like. They'll be like, "Who's this guy hugging me?"
Do you guys agree though the counter of the Fresco shirt is Tyler hitting the yokai with the shovel?
I don't think it's as good.
I don't agree. Because
the Fresno Nightcrawler is more well known than that tree. Like, I like the visual of me doing that with the shovel, and I like the person that called me out. That was like, you're a pacifist here, and now really you're funny. Beating up face fruit. But, I don't know. This is the only thing I want you to leave with, because I haven't changed my opinion on Banshees. I just want you to know that if you are a fairy, watch out. I'm not saying I'm going to find you. I shouldn't point with it. I'm not saying I'm going to find you. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I travel a lot for work. And if my stewardess is a fairy, it has to happen. You think TSA will be cool with this?
No.
I have TSA pre-check, though.
Oh, you might be good then.
If TSA pre-check, keep your laptop in your bag, keep your shoes on, keep your belt on, keep your fairy killing knife in your holster, which we didn't get, Jeremy. I'm not saying we needed one. That's okay. I'm sure Amazon's got my back. But I'm tired and I'm rambling. I apologize. No. Banshees, I'm still skeptical. What were you? What did you vote?
Viable. You're not Irish.
I'm not.
That's an Irish thing.
I know. Let's start doing some Hungarian.
I don't know any Hungarian things.
Well, you got to research. I'm doing a spoiler. I think I'm gonna do something along the listener submission compilation this week, but it's that, but it's not that. It has a new name, which is gonna get so convoluted because we're gonna have this type of volume and this type of volume, and Tim's just gonna look at it and shake his head. The guy that we're working with for Apple, he's like, "That's not descriptive enough."
Yeah,
but that's okay, and that's what I'm gonna do. You're like so far advanced beyond where I'm at in the chat over here.
Oh, I don't know. It's just.
Is there any good ones? Anything you want to read off?
Banshee, viable. Someone got gifted a sub, which is really cool.
A sub? You mean on here?
Yeah. Someone bought the other person a subscription for a month for us.
They bought him a 6-inch Italian.
No, are you calling me a 6-inch Italian sub?
No.
It means they gave. It's hard to explain.
I can't help you. That's what you were just saying. It's like you read it and it makes sense, and you try and explain it. I'm so late to the Twitch game, the TikTok game. I'm dusty, and I need to accept
I will let you guys know when I'm an Alex's podcast.
Indigo Plateau Show.
Yeah, it's probably going to impact our recording sometime, to be honest.
That's all good.
I'll let you know.
But I feel good. We've said our piece. We've
too.
gotten comments in the chat. We unboxed our knives. Thank you, Jeremy, again. This is so awesome and very thoughtful. Like, we didn't ask. Like, you offered, you made it, and I can only imagine how much time and effort you put into it. Yeah. And it really is amazing. And I've been making a lot of jokes tonight, and I honestly don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's gonna go somewhere, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna hang it up somewhere.
And we'll keep your note too, because I'm always bad at taking care of things sometimes. Any closing thoughts, Charlie?
Thanks for coming. I appreciate you guys.
Have you ever seen the end of Clue, where Mr. Green is like, I'm going to go home and sleep with my wife? I don't know why I feel like that should be my closing, but it's like, I think I just need sleep. But you know what? I have a lot of stuff to do tonight. Probably not going to get sleep. But that doesn't matter. You should get sleep, and you should get rest, and you should go listen to the Banshee episode if you haven't yet. And
we will see you guys on Tuesday, and I will see you on Thursday.
Have a good night, everyone.